or enlighten the group. Will I start again?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I should have reminded you. Now it's time for our weekly speaker spot. Each week, one member gets 8 minutes to share with the group further insights into their business or enlighten the group a little bit more about themselves. Members can also use this time to problem solve or to seek assistance and advice from the group as a collective. The time is yours to use how you wish. Kathy, who are you going to interview today?
Well, first of all, I think it would be awesome if we had Camille speak. You haven't met her yet, and this way you would actually be able to learn more about what is a virtual assistant and why each of us as solo entrepreneurs might need one. So what do you think, Camille? Are you ready for that?
And I'm not prepared for gesture.
Yeah,
Please
been
tell
with
us
us more
not
time.
only a little bit about you, but please tell us exactly how you got into your business and how you're able to help so many of us.
So yeah, I've been in this business for almost 9 years now. And before, in the middle of pandemic, there's a lot. We have a pandemic story, right? So in that pandemic, there's a lot of people like keep asking me how they can make a money or a job online. And then that's the start. Like I've helped them, I teach them. So that's the reason I have already a team that's working with me right now. So aside from that, um I help them, you know have their own client as well. So that's it. That's why we do a lot. And we don't have really a specific niche. We do everything, since we will gonna match a VA that will gonna work for you. So it depends what would be the need of your business, either like on marketing, social media campaign, creating contents. So we can help you for that. So yeah, that's it. That's what I do. That's We need VA because um you cannot do everything alone. So that's why you need to outsource, you need to hire VA, because so that people can help. I mean, we can help you, we can help you, can delegate, or have this task or job that you cannot do, something like video editing. It takes time. As a business owner, it takes time, so you need to outsource, you need to delegate this task, so that it much more easier, and then it's an investment as well. So yeah.
One of the things that I always like to ask business owners, regardless of their industry, is how do we know we need you?
Yeah, so that's it. Like, how do you know that you need a VA? It's
Uh-huh.
like there's a lot of your plate already, like you cannot do it. Like sometimes you tend up overwhelmed, burnt out, because as a solopreneur, as a business owner, or an entrepreneur, sometimes that's what I always tell to the clients. You need to have a vision, to your business. Like, a vision that, what are you looking in your business. You need to have vision that it will gonna be grow. So yeah, moving forward, it will gonna be like overwhelming. You will gonna tend to you know do in your own. So that's why, a lot of plate on your end already, so that's why you need to outsource. So that's it. That's what, Kathy.
When it's a matter of outsourcing, one of the things that I always like to know is what is the commonality, which means let's say you've got 500 clients, 50 clients, 5 clients, it doesn't matter. What is the commonality? In other words, every single person you work with needs a what done, and what are they most needing outsourcing? What is the congruency piece, as far as almost all of your clients need this done, this done, this done, and then there's a few specifics.
So that's why, we do discovery call, so that I
Uh-huh.
can know what's the need, and what's the need of their business. So after delegating or after outsourcing the task to the VA, so I need to know what's the problem of their business, what type of need they need, because sometimes they just hire VA because I talk a lot of entrepreneurs and business owner, and then sometimes they just want to hire a VA, and then that's it. They don't know what to do. Why they are hiring a VA in the first place, right? And then at the end of the day, they will gonna pass the burnout or overwhelmed task to the VA because they don't have a specific thing that they don't have a specific job or task that VA can do for them. So that's why they need to know what's the problem of their business so that we can have a solution for that. So yeah.
Absolutely. Now, when you first got into your business, you obviously have a heart for helping people. So if the answer to that is certainly yes, once again, when did you incorporate networking into finding more people who need you? When did you start networking?
I started last December.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, before it's just new. It's just never I think it's months. So I started because one of my clients, one of my clients is doing networking events. I'm a VA, I'm her VA, and I got curious about what she do. So that's it. It's just a curiosity. I'm the ones doing her podcast editing. I'm doing her like editing, and then she sent me tasks, and then that's it, networking event. And then when I got this, my first networking event, then I got curious, and then it's not just about selling, it's always about building a relationship because you never know who's going to be interested in your service. And then always show up. At first you will not, I thought that if you want before I thought that if you were gonna do networking, it's just you can get the clients. But as I discover along the way, I love what I'm doing. That's the discovery, like a skills already you can adopt, and then that's it. you, Building a relationship, and you need to show up every time so that people can trust you and collaborate with you.
You mentioned before that you have a discovery call, and that's very generous of you to actually find out what people need from you. After the initial discovery call and someone hires you as their virtual assistant, how often are they allowed to talk to you on the phone, or do you do most of your communication by text or email?
Well, it depends. After the discovery call, like we exchange contacts, LinkedIn or any social media platforms, and then after the discovery call, if we are done talking what would be the need of the client, that's the time that I will gonna follow up to them. Hey, can we have another set of call? So that's it. So yeah, it just depends. We reach out like via social media or any platform.
Fantastic. So before we open this up to our friends to ask questions of you, I would personally love to know what happens if I need you to something and you don't know how to do that yet. How do you incorporate that, or do you send me to a different virtual assistant who already has expertise in that area, or are you able to actually learn whatever it is I need so that you can still be my virtual assistant?
So that's why, in the very first place, we need to have discovery call so that I know that what need of your business is. But along the way, there's a changes, right? If
Yes.
especially if we were gonna work, together long. So it's just like what I do really is like learn, and then we have a lot. We have Google, we have also YouTube, so you can learn from that. Being a VA, you need to be diverse, you need to be resourceful so that you can help your client well. So one of my client right now, it's my first time really, like she hired me to be her representative on every networking event. And I was the one who was selling her masterclass, her summit. And then that's it. It's just like, I get to talk to other people, other entrepreneurs, so that I can bring, a lot of, a lot of people in her masterclass. And it's my first time. But along the way, what I've discovered is I love what I'm doing. I love helping her to do that. So that's it. If there would be a new task or new job along the way, so we need to discuss what is it, and then what's your expectation for that, and then after that, if we can, we can have this delivery, then I can put that in action, and I have a team. So I am always like transparent. Like if I cannot do this, then I can pass this to the team itself. So yeah.
That's fantastic. And of course, around here, we definitely love the teamwork topic because it really is fantastic. Nobody can do everything on their own. And it's very cool that we have you here as one of our favorite virtual assistants. All right, my friends, any
Thank-
questions for Camille? Joanne, you're muted, but yes.
How
go
do
ahead.
we get a hold of you? Drop your contact in the chat.
Okay, contact info
I
in the
will.
chat, Camille, that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Fantastic. Thank you. Joe, you had something to ask?
I do. How much does it cost? What's your hourly rate? Well, just a rough
Uh,
one. If you've got several,
yeah.
where do you start at?
It always starts with 7.50 cents per hour. So yep,
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
Okay. And
Go ahead.
is there package rates or something like that? That you
What's
have?
your question again?
Do you have packages or something like that?
Yeah, we have. I dropped the website below, so if you can check, that's
Right.
great.
Okay. So check that. Okay. Terrific. Thank you.
That's fantastic. Nova, you have your hand up. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if you could just outline the range of services that the VAs, your team will actually assist with. That might be really useful to get an idea because.
Yeah, I dropped the website.
Yep.
On the website, it everything tells what would be the task. So it really depends. We have administrative tasks, we have also graphic design, video editing. That's what I mentioned earlier, right? So it just really depends. We can talk about, so that's why we have discovery call, so that we can discuss that. So yeah.
Yep.
I love that. Adele, you have your hand up?
I just want to give her a shout out because I have had the discovery call with her, and
Nice.
like talk about just wanting to serve. And I've been interviewing like a lot of different ones because one day I will hire somebody. And yeah, like she's just, the sweet girl she is, wanting to help. So
And let's go to
Thanks,
the big
Adele.
question. Very, very big question. How did you meet Camille? Adele, how did you meet Camille?
I think this
networking.
I had a feeling that would be your answer.
Well, and yeah, and I actually don't know if it was from here or somewhere
yeah,
else. I
it's
don't know.
here. I think
It's
it's here,
here, okay.
Adele. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Hey, Joanne, you've been
Ladies and
away.
gentlemen, yeah, Business at Breakfast. Perhaps that's the best networking group in the whole world. So thank you all for being here.
We
Back
think
to
it
you,
is.
Joe.
Thank you so much, Kathy. Alicia, I see that you've arrived. Are you able to come on screen and speak to us? Would you like to do a 30-second elevator pitch for us?
Don't forget to unmute.
You're on mute, yes.
Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Sorry, I was late.
That's okay.
Yes, could you please just repeat the question? So what was the question?
Would you like to give us a 30-second elevator pitch? If you don't have one, that's okay. You can just tell us a little bit about what you do.